Demon fans, and welcome back to the Demonland podcast. My name is Andy, and in a moment I'll be having a chat with one of the Melbourne Football Club's newest recruits, Koltyn Tholstrup, who was drafted by the Dees with pick 13 in the 2023 National Draft. We chatted about his journey from the farm to the Demons, his first few weeks of pre-season training, which Dees have impressed him on the track, and his aspirations of playing round one. Don't forget to check out our 2023 season review, recorded a few days ago, where we dissected the season, discussed our trade and draft haul, examined the 2024 fixture, and lamented the disastrous AFLW final series. You can find that podcast just before this one, but first, here's Koltyn. Our guest tonight hails from Esperance in Western Australia. He grew up on a cattle farm, and his passion for farming saw him excel at the WA School of Agriculture in his final 2 years of schooling. In 2023, he was invited to play for Subiaco in the Waffle and played 10 games for the Lions, including 3 finals, and represented his state in the Under-18 National Carnival, where he averaged 19 disposals, 6 marks, 6 inside 50, 7 score involvements and 2 tackles. He's been described as a competitive and dynamic forward who can push into the midfield and has a flair both on and off the field. He was selected by the Demons with pick 13 in the 2023 AFL National Draft, and in 2024 he will join Stephen May as one of Demonland's sponsored players. Welcome to the Demonland podcast, Koltyn Tholstrup.
Yeah, g'day, mate. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem. Koltyn, growing up on a cattle farm in Esperance in WA, did you ever dream that perhaps one day you'd be playing in the AFL and possibly making your debut on the home of footy at the MCG?
Yeah, it was growing up, I guess, footy, like everyone wanted to play AFL, and then I think I learned quite quickly that it was going to be a bit of a stretch, and sort of went down the path of cricket, and then, yeah, I guess moving away after moving away, I guess, to Cundit, and that's sort of when the dream become a bit more light again, and tried a lot more then. But I think growing up it was real cricket focused, and I guess one thing just led to another, and now we're here.
Family is obviously very important to you. You chose to remain on the farm with your family on draft night, and I know that the Melbourne Footy Club recruitment manager, Jason Taylor, was very impressed with the relationship that you have with your family, including your grandparents, when he made that 8,000k round trip to your home in Esperance, including a roast dinner cooked by your mum. How hard is it going to be for you to be away from your loved ones for extended periods whilst you ply your trade at the Dees in Melbourne?
Yeah, just probably the start of that question there. It was good. I've grown, growing up on the farm, I was so close with grandma and grandpa, and that because they live right in the middle of the farm, so it's perfect. And I think I learned pretty much everything about farming from grandpa and dad, and was always down the farm when I could, and always with grandpa and around the shed and things like that. So the relationship I have with my grandparents is very very close and good and strong, and same as other grandparents in town as well. And just love them so much, and they've done so much for me. So very appreciative. And I think that on draft night it was it was a decision that I was that I stick to and don't regret staying in WA, and being around the family and friends meant a lot more for myself, and I knew that everyone that had a big impact on how I got to where I am today, for them being there meant so much to me. So it was a big decision, but looking back on it, I've got no regrets with it, and it was good.
You've spent most of your life on the farm. You played footy in Perth this year, and now you've spent almost a month in the big smoke in Melbourne. Have you adjusted to life in the big city?
I think it takes a little while, I guess. I mean, I was, being at the Ag School and going up to Perth every weekend, that was a little sort of taste of it. And then being in Perth this full year, it took a little bit at the start to get used to the traffic and having so many people around you and neighbours and things like that, because I guess you're on the farm, you don't really have a neighbour right next door. So it took a little bit to get used to at the start, but I think, I think it's set me up well, and has put me in good stead to make this transition into Melbourne a lot easier. And about 3 weeks in now, and I'm having a blast, so it's been good.
You played footy at the highest level in WA with Subiaco in the Waffle this year. Do you think that experience against the mature bodies has helped prepare you for training and playing at the highest level in AFL?
Yeah, 100%. I think, I definitely got the most out of myself this year being able to play up there. And I learned some great habits and had some great people at Subi. And, they played a big part of my year, and I love the footy club, and miss everyone there. But I think in terms of coming over into the AFL, I mean, it's it's another massive step up, and so different, and still so much to learn, which I'm so excited for. And I think it's put me in a good spot. But then again, we all start at the same spot, so I guess it's just earning your stripes and take each week as it comes.
That leads into the next one. You've trained now for 3 or 4 weeks with the Demons, doing your first pre-season at an AFL club. How would you compare the leap from the waffle to the AFL in terms of training loads and the fitness required and expected of you? And how do you think you've adjusted to that?
Yeah, again, as I said before, it's a big step up, and I guess the intensity is a lot higher, and the standards are so well driven, and I think just being at the club and being around all the older boys, they get around us new people so well, and it feels like you fit right in well, and got a lot of adjusting to do, and a lot of hard work to come, and again, I'm so excited for that, and it's been, I guess, that transition from waffle and that has also helped me, I guess, but another big step up, so I'm excited for the rest of the pre-season, and to see what can happen.
Which demon or demons has impressed you the most on the training track so far?
I think with the running side of things, I think Alex Neil-Bullen and Tomlinson, I think, they're great runners, and it's good to watch them run. They have such great techniques, and they're good. And then I guess some people that have sort of already helped me out a fair bit. You got the Petrarcas, Viney and Lever. They've been some great ones, and Neil-Bullen again. Like there's a lot of boys there. You can name the whole list. Really, they all help you out, and also welcoming, and they're really good people, and opened up with open arms to letting us new boys in. So feel like you're in the family already. It's good.
Is there any player or players that you've latched onto during these first few weeks to try and learn everything you can from?
Yeah, I think probably Jack Viney's one. I mean, I'm staying with him at the moment, so. Learning a bit on and off the field, mainly more so off the field, I reckon, and just his habits and things he does at home, and such a high level player, and such a great of the club. So it's been amazing to be able to stay with him and just learn some things of what he does. And I think I've asked a fair few questions just to sort of see what he does and how he can perform so good. So just got to continue learning and try to pick a piece of everyone and put it into my game. So still lots of learnings to come, and I'm so excited for that. And the world's your oyster, so it's great.
We have a strong contingent of boys from WA, Rivers, Van Rooyen, McVie, Woden, Adams. Have those boys been welcoming and provided you with a small taste of home?
Yeah, they've been great. I mean, the first week, Van Rooyen and a few of the other boys took us out for dinner, and like Trent Rivers comes up to me and he said, like, "Oh, mate, like we've all been through it. Like if you need anything, like come let us know. We all get homesick." And it's been great. Like they've all got around you so well, and Jed Adams as well, and they've all been so good. And I'm locker buddies with Taj Woden, so we got on quite well, and it's good. But like we've all been like we're all going through the same sort of thing, and I mean some boys have been there longer than others for the WA fellas, and they're so great and so welcoming, and always there for a chat, which is good and make you feel pretty comfortable. So they're all we feel like bit of a brotherhood.
Have the Demon Boys christened you with a nickname yet, or did you bring one over with you?
Oh, they sort of asked like what I got called, but I sort of gave them one that I have been getting called, but they think that some of the boys have modified it a little bit and add a little bit on the end there and things like that. So no, it's good.
You played predominantly as a forward with some midfield time added to the mix. Where do you see yourself fitting in initially for the Dees, and what role would you ultimately like to play long term? Yeah,
it's a great question. I think whatever's best for the team. I like at Subiaco to be able to play in that in the top side. It was to play as that high half forward role, and that's something I try to perfect. And at the moment, in with the forwards. So I think just whatever's needed, and I'm happy to play wherever on the field, and wherever it might be long term is wherever it might be. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself and say a position. So I'm open for anything, but forward I think would be in the question. So.
Well, speaking of not getting too far ahead of yourself, I know it's early days and not to put any pressure on you as a rookie, but have you sneakily got your eyes set on round one?
Yeah, I think you ask any new draftee and that'll be their goal. And I think, it's definitely a goal of mine as well. And to play round one would be amazing. And I know it's going to be a bit of a stretch and got a lot of hard work to go, but that's sort of the end goal after preseason. But I think just getting through preseason, running some good numbers and building the respect of the older players and just learning as much as I possibly can. And obviously in a new team, new things to learn. So I think, such a long way away and, so much to learn. So I'm excited and we'll just, wait and see how the cookie crumbles.
Koltyn, you've got cult hero status written all over you, the sunnies, the curly hair. You've got a certain swagger to you from the vision we've seen. Based on the commentary from people on our Demonland forums and on social media, there's a lot of buzz and excitement about you. Are you aware of that external noise? And if so, how does that sit with you as a rookie and how do you filter that all out?
Yeah, obviously, it's been around, I reckon, for probably most of the year, to be honest. And I'm one that probably doesn't get into the media too much. I don't really follow too many social media pages that do all this sort of stuff. And when I'm away from football, it's sort of, I switch off quite easily, I think, because obviously, it's such a big part of our life and it consumes us. And I love my job. So when I'm there, I'm fully invested and I'm buying into the process and everything that's going on. And then I guess sort of when you get away from the club and you got downtime, it's just trying to switch off. And I think I can do that quite well. And I think a big part of that is to, stay out of the media and not worry about what's going on externally and just more so worry about what's happening within the four walls. And I think I can do that quite well. And I think this year I did that, well as well.
Koltyn, before I let you go, the Sunnies, what brand are they? Have you got a brand deal in place? And if not, how can we make this happen?
They're Oakley Cato's and they've been with me for a while now and I love them to bits. But no, there's nothing too serious at the moment. But I'll keep wearing them for forever, I think.
Lovely. Well, Koltyn, thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. Welcome to Demonland. We can't wait to see you pull on the red and blue Guernsey when you debut on the MCG. Good luck this season and beyond, and thank you so much.
No, thank you very much. It was a pleasure coming on here, and I can't wait for 2024. Bring it on.
Bring it on. All right, thanks, mate. Really, really appreciate your time. That was the Melbourne Football Club's newest recruit, Koltyn Tholstrup. What an impressive young man. I can't wait to see him line up in the red and blue on the G in 2024. Don't forget to check out our 2023 season review podcast. It should be the episode right before this one. The Demonland podcast will return in 2024 for our 8th season. We shall be back right around the practice matches for our 2024 season preview show. See you next year. Go Demons.
The Red Leggers.
Come on, Demons. Come on, Demons. Come on, Demons. Come on, Demons. Come on, come on, come on, come on, Demons. I've got this feeling